Good evening and welcome. Lancaster Catholic High School, the site. I'm John Graham along with Warren Goodling as we open up another season of basketball, and we got quite a matchup here tonight, Warren. Two rivals that like to really go at each other.
Well, this seems like a playoff game. Normally these teams are in the league playoffs and they'll meet in February, but they're here to see where they're at this stage of the season.
It's early, but yet it's not. The league opens up Friday night, so both teams tuned up over the weekend. Hempfield traveling to Redland, defeating Redland 51 to 42, and Lancaster Catholic knocked off Governor Mifflin 53 to 41. So they're both 1-0, and this will be their last tune-up before both clubs go into league play on Friday night.
Well, this will be a good one to get for either team. To give great momentum to start the league season. However, if you do drop this game, you know you played a quality team and you take your lessons and learn from them.
Yeah, this is quite a rivalry, and the two coaches are very close. Danny Walk coached in here years ago, and the head coach of Catholic High, Joe Clazis, in his 9th year here. I believe Joe played for Danny, so they're very close, and two very competitive coaches out there.
He played for Danny. He also was his assistant coach probably when he was here, but they've known each other for a long time.
And last year's matchup out at Landisville, Lancaster Catholic got the better of the Black Knights by 5. So, like I said, both clubs are very competitive. They're Hempfield out of Section 1, year in and year out, is at the top, along with McCaskey and Manheim Township. And Lancaster Catholic in Section 4 is there every year also, and this is a big rivalry between these two schools no matter what the sport.
Well, many years ago, Lancaster Catholic was in Section 1, and you played them twice during the season, and that's how the rivalry all started.
All right, well, we'll be back with the tip-off and the starting lineup right after these timeout messages.
It was really important for me to get outside and play because I felt like I needed a break from the classroom. I loved going to school, but at the same time, I wanted to be active.
Going to PE class was a different type of learning. You know, it was body learning.
I think it's important for kids today and kids any generation to be active.
We all have the right to move, and we all can move.
So important to get kids moving. We know that when they do get moving, they do better in school, they do better all around.
Anything you can do to help yourself be better in the future is something you want to do, and I think that's something that's helped me get to where I'm at today.
I learned a lot about myself being active.
It led me to find my passion at a young age.
I believe it keeps your mind going, it keeps you upbeat.
Make sure your school is a Let's Move school.
And for the Black Knights of Hempfield High School, senior, 5'7" star, number 2, Kyle Rickerson. A junior, 6' guard, number 4, Jordan Hempel. Junior, 5'10" guard, number 11, Dylan Bleacher. Senior, 6'2", forward, number 25, Ariel Stuckey. And senior, 6'3", forward, number 32, Brandon Kiswell. And that's your coach, Mr. Danny Walk. And now for the Crusaders of Lancaster Catholic High School. And senior, 5'4" guard, number 10, Eric Schneider. And junior, 5'14" guard, number 12, Brent Conway. Senior, 5'11", forward, number 24, Jack Shadlisky. Senior, 6'5" center, number 33, Gary Hope. Please welcome tonight's officials, Mr. Charles Snyder and Mr. Ken Spence. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise. And all gentlemen, please remove your hats and caps.
Welcome back here to Lancaster Catholic High School as we're about set for the tip-off between the Crusaders of Lancaster Catholic and the Black Knights of Hempfield. Warren, just hearing those starting lineups, Lancaster Catholic, a veteran ball club, 4 seniors and a junior. A lot of familiar names out there.
Yeah, but that's true. Hempfield, I think, is going to rely on their guard combinations. I think they have one of the best backcourts in the league, and we'll see how that handles Catholic tonight.
Of course, one of those, Dylan Bleacher, he's been getting varsity time since he's been in 9th grade, and he's a junior. But both these clubs, not a whole lot of size, but a lot of great guard play.
Well, I think you'll see a lot of great defense on the perimeter and a lot of good passing.
Catholic High wins the tap. Hempfield opens up in a man-to-man. It's a drive down the lane and kissed off the glass by Eric Schneider, and the Crusaders are on the board early. Catholic High, excuse me.
That was a strong move by the point guard.
Certainly was. Catholic High coming out in a man-to-man. They normally like to pressure the ball all over the floor a lot of times. Bleacher has it out top now, trying to penetrate. Wickersham swings it left side. He's going to let it go. Bang! A 3 for Tyrell Wickersham.
A great penetration by Criswell, and he found the open man. Great pass.
Catholic High now on the offensive. Lopez has it on the right wing, and he drives in the paint. Blocked by Stuckey, and again blocked by Stuckey.
Nice interior defense by Hempfield that time.
That's Hagel with it out front. Wickersham being checked closely by Conway. Hempfield very deliberate, looking for that good shot. 6.5 left in the first quarter, 3-2 Hempfield. Wickersham swings it right wing to Bleacher. Shot is long and rebounded by Conway. Penetration there by Schneider, turnaround no good. Schneider in the lane. And lost out of bounds off the hands of Hempfield.
All right, Snyder's very aggressive, looking for that little gap in the defense and taking it to the basket.
So Catholic High will trigger it in. It'll be Schneider.
Little screen-to-screener play for their shooter, Lopez.
Now they go out high, and it's stolen away. by Bleacher. Bleacher down the lane and up and in. Nice play by Dylan Bleacher.
Bleacher makes a lot of good plays in the open floor.
He's really gaining confidence year after year. This is his third year in that varsity uniform. Lopez now has it deep on the right side. Top of the circle to Conway. Lopez checked by Criswell, in trouble, and now we got a traveling violation in the lane.
Nice job on the help defense by Hempfield that time.
Bleacher into the front court. That's Criswell. Bad pass, and it's taken away by Shedleski. Won't get it, but Stuckey fouls him from behind. Our first foul shots of the evening. Shedleski at the line. He'll get a pair. Our officials tonight are Chuck Snyder and Kenny Spence.
These are two of the veteran officials, and they'll do a great job. The LL League's the only league in the area that does not have three-man crew.
I guess every once in a while you see three, but it's not mandatory.
These guys will do great in two-man, but it would be nice to see our league go to three-man.
Well, when you have the opportunity, I'd like to bring a couple things up about the officiating, Warren, if you have time. Wickersham out front. Criswell to Bleacher. Hagel swings it. Criswell, jumper, baseline right, got it, it's a three. Hempfield with a pair of threes here in the first 4 minutes of play.
Just a little dribble penetration by Hempfield, drew the defender in, and they hit the open man for the three.
8-4 Hempfield. We've played 3.5 minutes. Criswell into the front court. Wickersham drives a lane off the glass, won't go. And Catholic with the basketball. Drive by Shedleski, and he's going to go back to the line where he just made two moments ago.
Okay, that foul's on Hagel.
That'll be his first. Shedleski has just made his third straight from the line. I noticed the other night when Catholic High played Governor Mifflin, Omer Lopez was 10 for 10 from the foul line.
I saw that, and they were, I think, 17 for 23 as a team, which means they're taking the ball to the basket. They're getting fouled a lot.
Loose ball, and Bleacher picks it up for Hempfield. Gets it to Hagel. Right wing. Wickersham shut off the baseline. Bleacher, nice looking pass to Stuckey, but he can't finish. A good block.
That was a great pass by Bleacher.
Nice defensive play by Grant Conway, denying the layup. 8-5 Hempfield. Bleacher kicks it to Wickersham, and Wickersham throws it away into the backcourt.
That was sort of an unforced turnover. He got a little anxious, and he had the right idea. He was making the right play to reverse the ball, but maybe the ball slipped out of his hand.
Lopez gets it to Shedleski. He's checked by Bleacher. Purvis now deep on the right side. Catholic High swings it on the right wing. Down low they go, and another whistle and a foul. So Hempfield with a couple early fouls putting Catholic High on the line. And that'll be Eric Schneider who will get a couple, 5'8" senior.
Both teams are pretty patient running their offense. They're running motion offense, keeping the floor spread. It doesn't look like either team has a really big-time post presence, so they'll try to get to the basket on penetration.
Catholic High, 4 of their 6 points are from the foul line. Hempfield, 6 of their 8 are from three-point land. And Schneider makes a pair, and it's 8-7.
All right, Wilson and Burke are in for Hempfield right now.
Bleacher working the basketball, gets it to Hagel. Jump shot, Bleacher, in and out. Lopez with a board. Catholic High looking for their to regain the lead. They opened up 2-0. There's a travel inside as Lopez kind of lost the handle.
Good defense by Criswell. He just held his ground and didn't go for the pump fake, and Lopez got a little bit off balance.
Wickersham back in the game as Hagel gets a rest. And now Catholic High showing some full court pressure. Bleacher working against Schneider up over the timeline. That's Burke, gets it off the Bleacher, off glass and in.
Nice fundamental move by Dylan Bleacher there. Gathered himself, gave a little pump fake, little change of direction dribble.
Catholic High has it out front in the name of Purvis. Purvis a little spin move, and now Wickersham picks his pocket. Wickersham with a little shake and bake, won't go. And Lopez with the board. Lopez dishes it off. Layup is missed. Purvis with a foul. And Wickersham comes out with it. Nice bounce pass down low. And Wickersham gets the rebound and is fouled.
Good ball movement by Hempfield. They missed the layup, but Wickersham uses his athletic ability, and he was following that ball right up.
First foul shots for Hempfield. 1:46 left in the first quarter. Wickersham will get a second as Slot Cabbage checks in for Catholic High. Conway coming out. Second one rolls in for Wickersham, and the Black Knights lead by 4. Slot Cabbage hands it off to Shedleski.
Notice the open middle offense right now. They're leaving the middle open for penetration. Every now and then you have a guy post up in there, like Purvis is posting up right now. Hempfield doing a good job on the post defense. There's Wickersham with the steal.
Nice anticipation, and he finishes it at the other end. And with that, Catholic High would like some time. So with 1:13 left in quarter number 1, Hempfield 13, Catholic High 7. We'll be back after this timeout message.
LCTV 66 is your connection for high school and college sports. Catch the action of your favorite teams in Lancaster County. Coverage of basketball, ice hockey, field hockey, soccer, football, and more. To join the LCTV sports production team or to sponsor or underwrite a sporting event, contact us at info@lctv66.org or call 717-394-LCTV. This is your community, your teams on your local sports channel, Lancaster Community TV.
Hempfield with a little run with their biggest lead of the evening at 13-7.
Wickersham can give you problems in many, many ways. That time he made an outstanding defensive play. He's already got an offensive rebound, and he hit a 3.
Catholic High goes down low to Lopez. He can't get it to go, but he's going to go back to the line for 2. We had mentioned he made 10 out of 10 the other night against Governor Mifflin, so doesn't get much better than that. Nothing but net, Coach.
Yeah, that was nice. He shot that like he's been there before.
Riley checking in for Catholic High now, giving Shedleski a break. He just drilled two, nothing but net. 13-9 with exactly 1 minute left in quarter number one. Again, we see the full court pressure employed by Catholic High.
I think Hempfield will be fine. Get the ball to Bleacher. He'll bring it up. And Wickersham's capable of going by and using his speed. He's very quick out there.
Criswell. It's Bleacher now on a wing. Hempfield being very patient. And again, they got the offense spread, and the lane is wide open.
Now they're going to a little 1-4 high set with the shuffle cut and the ball screen.
Bleacher.
They'll go for the last shot now, which is a great move.
18 seconds left on the clock. And Hempfield will have possession to start the quarter number two. Burke in trouble, gets it out to Bleacher. Good if it goes, in and out. And that's the end of the first quarter. So after one from Catholic High, it's Hempfield 13, Lancaster Catholic 9. We'll be back with the second quarter after this timeout message.
1, 2, 3. Don't you know that home matters for women? Home matters for women because your home matters to you. I love my home, but I'm not always sure how to maintain it properly. So I'm on a mission to learn all I can about home care maintenance. Hi, I'm Michelle Weiss. Join me on Home Matters for Women as we get important information and learn more about caring for our homes. I'm feeling more empowered already. Join me for Home Matters for Women on LCTV 66, Lancaster Community TV, Comcast Channel 66.
As we got underway here at 7:30, it was a little sparse here, but I think some of the fans are filing in now. Maybe they thought it was an 8 o'clock tip. But I believe all the games this year are going to be at 7:30 varsity.
Yeah, that's a good move if that's what they did. You know, on a weeknight, you want to get the kids home and get them ready for school the next day. And a half hour makes a big difference.
So Hempfield will put the ball in play here to start quarter number two. Catholic High scored the first bucket of the first quarter, and Hempfield took the lead and held it throughout that quarter. Wickersham is guarded by Lopez out front. Stuckey with a tough pass in the lane, and it's taken away. Catholic High goes down low, and it's converted by Heiss, 13-11.
Well, that was the first play that size made a big difference. I think he's 6'5". He kept the ball upstairs and made a nice shot.
Burke gets it back out to Hagel. Wickersham deep in the left corner, short of the mark. Catholic High running, and Lopez finishes, and we're tied at 13, and that gets the Catholic High student section involved in a ball game.
Well, that was a tailor-made fast break. The guard did a nice job of throwing the ball ahead.
Jumper is strong. Purvis. No good. Hagel with the board. A couple quick shots by both clubs on those possessions. Now Hempfield will spread it out with Bleacher running the offense. Wickersham to Bleacher. Bleacher, bang!
Yeah, he got that one.
He got the roll. A three-pointer for Bleacher, and the Black Knights lead is 3. They go down low again to Heiss, and that's 2 possessions out of the last 3 where they went low and scored.
Well, that time Hempfield had miscommunication problems. They did not get their matchups. You had 2 Lancaster Catholic guys on this side, 3 Hempfield defenders, and they left somebody open. And on the rotation, they gave up a layup.
So with the layup, it's 16-15, Hempfield leads.
Timeout by Coach Walk there. I think he wanted to make sure they had their proper matchups. you hate as a coach to give up an easy bucket when you do not guard somebody.
Well, as we mentioned, Heiss with that 6'5" height advantage, they got the ball to him 2 out of the last 3 possessions in a spot where he could really do some damage.
Well, it'd be interesting to see if they keep going down there. They've gotten the ball to him because there's some dribble penetration, and sometimes the big guy helps off to stop a layup, and it leaves his man open. Lancaster Catholic definitely looks to attack the basket off the dribble.
Wickersham gets it to Hagel. Now Bleacher's going to go top of the circle. He's feeling it. That's 2 in a row. Bleacher and Hempfield lead 19-15. Schneider in a little bit of trouble, and he throws it away. 2-on-1. Bleacher should have gone right up with it, coach, I believe.
Well, he's a great passer, and he thought he could get a layup for Criswell, and I think next time he'll put a little bank shot up. But
Catholic High goes down low to Purvis, and he banks it in.
Well, Purvis made a nice cut. He got denied out top and then went back door, went behind the defender.
Seems like there's been Purvises going through Catholic High the last dozen years. Shot by Bleacher is short, and Lopez has the basketball for Lancaster Catholic. Shot goes up, Purvis rebound, Purvis finish. And we're tied at 19.
That was a really strong rebound. He had position from the very beginning on that, and he wasn't going to be denied. That's a great effort play.
Hagel deep in the corner. He's got it. And Hempfield getting a lot of their points from the perimeter.
Well, they have guys that can shoot it, and Hagel had his feet ready, and he caught the ball, and boom.
Squared up nicely and put it in from deep in the left corner. Lopez goes down low again, and it's laid up and in. Heiss has 6 now, and in the last couple minutes.
Well, that was just I'm bigger than you. He just got the ball, turned to the basket, and scored.
22-21 now. Hempfield with a 1-point lead. Wickersham penetration to Hagel. And Hagel hits another one. Same spot on the floor. It's marked.
Well, the Hempfield guards know if they get help from Hagel's man, he's going to knock it down, and that's why he's in there. He's a great shooter.
Hempfield has his lead because they've converted a ton of three-pointers. Shot is short, gets his own rebound and put in by Slot Cabbage. And we've got a good one, 25-23, Hempfield by 2. And I believe we have a travel out front on Wickersham. And wholesale changes for both clubs at the 3:44 mark of the second quarter.
And they have the freshman Brian Carl in there to give him a little size, and he's going to be an outstanding prospect for Hempfield. So it's always nice to get a freshman in and get his feet wet.
They're going to go Heiss against Carl, and it's pretty good defense by
he
Carl.
hung in there. He did a nice job. He forced the guy deep on the baseline and went straight up and bothered that shot. That's encouraging. Lots of time a freshman is going to foul him on that. He did all that without fouling.
Burke has it out front. Now to Wickersham. They go low. Jump shot Carl on the freshman from about 15 feet. That's got to help the confidence too.
That's a great sign for the Black Knights.
Catholic High, nice pass underneath, but the shot won't go, and Wickersham with a loose change. Double teamed and gets out of it. Into the front court. Burke, a little strong. Sedleski gets the rebound and outlets it. There's a travel on the left wing. Josh Riley with the turnover.
Just keep that back foot, pivot foot on the floor.
That's Jovan Clark into the ball game for Hempfield. Number 23, giving Wickersham a break. Both teams using about 8 players to this point. Bleacher's going to drive and kick it to Carl. Burke in trouble, and they got a tie up, and it'll be Catholic High on the alternate possession.
Good defense by Catholic that time. Catholic's looking to do some doubling up now and then. Occasionally they'll leave and trap the ball.
27-23 Hempfield, 2:17 left in the half. They go low again to Heiss, working on Carl, and he turns around and puts it in. Heiss has had a nice second quarter.
Very nice jump hook to his right side. Turned to the inside and scored.
Under 2 in the first half. And now a blocking foul, I believe, on Lopez.
You know, this is an early season game, but this is a great game. Both teams are sort of loose. If they have an open shot, they're putting it up.
And they're hitting a lot of them with great regularity. And the other thing I like is the fact that only 4 team fouls on Hempfield and only 2 on Lancaster Catholic.
Yeah,
so they're playing.
They're doing a great job, and they're really finding the open man. Both teams are making that extra pass. And I think that's giving some players some good shots.
Almost a turnover on Hempfield, but they're going to keep possession. Hagel will trigger it in for the Black Knights. Bleacher, top of the circle, thought about it. Wickersham, front of the iron. Hempfield retains possession with the offensive rebound. Bleacher is strong, and Schneider with the board. That's Lopez on the right wing. Heiss, who's had a 6-point second quarter.
8 for the game. He's done a nice job down there.
Lopez, down to a minute left in the half. Shots, Schneider for 3, and that gives Catholic High their first lead since 2-0.
A nice kick out by Catholic that time, and Snyder is playing tremendous defense, hustle, and then he knocks the 3 down. So that's good for Lancaster Catholic that he can play that hard on defense and still knock down a 3.
Hagel off the iron. Carl fights for it. Catholic High comes away with it on a break. Laid in by Grant Conway, and now Catholic High leads by 3 at 30-27.
Well, they're definitely looking to run the fast break, and again, they're throwing the ball ahead, doing a nice job of hitting the open man.
Hempfield now will play for the last shot. Schneider is held, but they're going to have to inbound that because it's only the 3rd team foul on Catholic High.
All right, let's see the out-of-bounds play. They have 6.5 seconds, so you have time to get the ball in. You don't have to have the shot right off the first screen, but you might have time to put it on the floor and get a low penetration pitch. There's your penetration. There's your pitch.
And Hagel's off the mark. Yep.
All right, good play by Bleacher. That was the right thing. Had a good shot there. Just happened to miss it.
And
good first half.
Yes, it was. That's the end of the first half with the score, Lancaster Catholic 30. Hempfield 27. We'll be back right after these timeout messages.
LCTV 66 is your community channel, and your donations keep us on the air and help to produce more local programs. Send your tax-deductible donation of $500, $100, or more to the address on the screen. Or think of it this way. For the price of a couple of movie tickets, you can help support your community channel. Send what you can and be a part of all that is good about Lancaster County. Thank you for your tax-deductible donation to LCTV 66, Lancaster's Connection.
Back here at Lancaster Catholic, we're at halftime with the Crusaders leading the Black Knights 30-27. Lancaster Catholic with a very strong second quarter, outscoring Hempfield 21-14 after Hempfield led 13-9 at the end of one. And Warren, I thought the biggest difference in that second quarter was Catholic High started getting the ball inside and getting second and third opportunities.
Well, they also had the rebounding advantage. According to unofficial stats, Lancaster Catholic has 18 rebounds, Hempfield has 6. So that'll be an area of concern for Coach Walk. And Coach Clases has to like the effort on the boards by his Crusaders, because that spurred some of their fast breaks.
Absolutely. Hempfield getting a lot of their points, or actually all their points from the perimeter, and they had probably half a dozen threes. But when they weren't dropping towards the end of the second quarter, that's when Catholic High was getting those long rebounds and running the other way.
Well, Hempfield's made 6 threes, which is pretty good for a game, and now you have 6 at halftime. It'll be interesting to see if they can keep that up in the second half.
Yeah, Hagel had a couple deep in the left corner, and Bleachers hit some. But Lancaster Catholic kind of controlled the last couple of minutes, and now they lead by 3 at the half. We're about set for the second half tip-off, or possession. We'll be back with that right after this timeout. Welcome back to Lancaster Catholic High School as we're about set to start the third quarter. Lancaster Catholic leading by 3. Crusaders out on the floor, and now Hempfield breaks their huddle.
This has been a great game 2 of the season. How about it?
I'll say, like there's not much of the preseason anymore. I can remember back when you and I played, you'd have about 6 or 8 non-league games before you get into the conference.
Yeah, lots of times you didn't start the league season until January.
So here we go. Hempfield with the first possession of the third quarter. Bleacher has it out front. Catholic High, both clubs played man-to-man the entire first half. Criswell driving in the paint, turnaround jumper, he's got it. Nice move by Criswell, and it's 30-29.
Yeah, that was a really nice combination move off the dribble and the turnaround J.
And Catholic High starts the second half the way they ended the first half, with penetration and going inside to Harry Heiss. And he's going to go to the line for a couple.
Well, I think that might be an area of focus for the Lancaster Catholic staff to try to get the ball inside to Heiss. They've certainly thrown it to him in there, and he's definitely looking for it.
I believe he's got 9 now, and Catholic High looks like a very strong foul shooting club. And as I say that, he misses. Hagel for Hempfield loses the handle, and Catholic is breaking. Conway lays it up and in. 4-point Crusader lead. Stuckey to Wickersham. Bleacher to Stuckey, 10-footer. No good, back of the iron. Catholic High with the possession. Schneider comes up short.
A little off balance that time. He was looking for the big guy, but it didn't open up like they thought it would.
Wickersham penetrates, lays it up and in. Nice looking drive.
Well, he's so athletic that he can get by most people.
Hempfield lucky there. They didn't get back on defense, but the layup was missed.
Nice job by Stuckey, not the foul that time.
Criswell got it, and he's fouled. And we're tied again at 33.
All right, Criswell has done a very solid job for Hempfield, and he's playing like a senior out there right now. He made a nice move in the baseline, took it strong, and finished.
Criswell, the tallest starter for Hempfield at 6'3". Carl, the freshman, came off the bench at 6'4". And we're knotted at 33 with 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Catholic High again looking to go inside, and Heiss is fouled by Stuckey. Thought he might have got away with a travel in there, perhaps, but he's going to the line.
I believe that's 3 on Stuckey.
And Coach Walk is going to the bench, and is that Criswell?
Wilson's coming in.
Wilson.
Yeah, Stuckey got caught behind that time, and Heiss made a strong move to the basket.
And Heiss converts. 34-33 now. Bleacher along the baseline, gives it up to Hagel. Hagel short of the mark, and Catholic High running again, 2-on-1. Nice strip by Wickersham, came out of nowhere, and then drew the foul.
Well, Wickersham, you don't catch him in the football field in the open field, and you're not going to catch him on the basketball court. He's going to make a lot of those plays that just downright good hustle.
Well, Catholic High remembers Wickersham from that football game in here. He had a couple big highlight plays. Bleacher double teamed, gives it up to Wickersham, and then Wickersham throws it away. Stolen by Schneider. Schneider can't finish, but now Wilson fouls Lopez.
Have you noticed the intensity stepped up a little bit?
Absolutely. Well, these two clubs love to go at each other. Very intense rivalry. I had forgotten that they were both in Section 1 at one time.
Well, that's when Tommy Sterner was on the bench, and now he's on the bench with the Toronto Raptors.
Raptors. I knew he was in the NBA, but I didn't know where he got relocated. Yeah. Foul shot is missed this time, and Hempfield with the basketball, trailing by a deuce. Officials looking for help, and they're saying it went off of Hempfield.
Just an unforced error. And that's early season. But both of these teams are doing a great job. And the great thing about this game is nobody takes a league loss. Somebody's going to take an L tonight, but it's not going to be a league loss. So it's all good.
And a great tune-up, as you said, for the league action starting on Friday. That's Heiss, this time from the outside. He's had a big ball game for Lancaster Catholic.
He has 12 right now.
And the Crusaders have a 4-point lead.
But that's tough. If he can step out and knock that jumper down and also score in the post, he's a tough guy to guard.
Wickersham answers at the other end. Nice baseline jumper, and it's a 37-35 ball game. Catholic High in the front.
There you get an example of the skill work that Hempfield does. A little pump fake and a pull-up J.
Well, Lopez is going to hear that from the student body of Hempfield as he aired one out. And now Hempfield will get possession. Try to shoot for the tie.
Little 1-4 high set here again. Looking for the back door.
Bleacher, baseline cut off by Schneider. Wickersham lets fly again, and he's got it! And a 3 gives Hempfield the lead. Back and forth we go, 38-37.
Well, there he read the defense. The guy was a step off him, worried about the penetration. He pulled the trigger. He's very hard to guard.
Lopez with a little spin move and laid it in. And Catholic High regains the lead. Hagel, baseline shut off. Kicks it out to Wickersham. Hagel for 3, bang! That's the third 3 for Hagel. This one came from out front.
Well, Dylan Bleacher did a great job of getting in the paint, and he was looking for Hagel the whole way, and he found him.
41-39, Hempfield. Schneider out front to Shedleski. Purvis tries to penetrate.
great defensive sequence right now by Hempfield. See if they can finish it out. And you finish with the rebound, and that's what they did.
One and done. This time Hagel is short of the mark. Shedleski on the left wing, driving in, and gets the roll. We're tied at 41. Wickersham, top of the key. Bleacher on a dribble drive, up off the glass, and in. Bleacher takes it to the hole and converts. And a traveling violation as Catholic High sends in 3 fresh bodies. Riley, Conway, Slot Cabbage, and now we're going to get a timeout, I believe. Yes, with 1 minute and 54 left in the third quarter. Hempfield 43, Catholic High 41. We'll be back after this timeout message. Welcome back to Catholic High, and like we've said a couple of times, what a great ball game for an opener. I mean, this is only the second game for both these squads, and they're going at it in mid-season form.
Well, they're both teams are playing hard. They're playing together. They're moving the ball around, and they're making great shots. So it's going to be interesting because there'll be some end-of-the-game pressure here on these teams, and that's what you want when you play a non-league schedule against a good opponent.
Bleacher with a basketball. He's trying to drive down the lane again. That time he's stopped. Bleacher gets it back, kicks it to Wickersham. Nice drive, Tyrell Wickersham, and Hempfield finding a couple of holes in that Catholic defense. Leads by 4 now.
Well, Wickersham, he's been showed the ability to drive to the basket, make a 3, and make a medium shot.
And 3 times, and they scored. It appeared to me that perhaps Heiss got on his back a little bit, but he got away with it. And Catholic with a big bucket, banging the boards. Bleacher off the glass and in. 47-43, Hempfield by 4, and we're in the final minute of the third quarter. Purvis going baseline, ball knocked out of bounds. I look to Catholic to probably go back inside where they've had a lot of success.
Well, I think Hempfield's doing a little better job inside right now. And,
there was forced inside and knocked away. Purvis with a loose ball, can't get it to go. And Criswell with the loose change.
A better job on the boards by Hempfield this quarter. They get the last shot and extend their lead.
10 seconds on the clock. Bleacher has it. He's going to drive the lane, kicks to Stuckey off the glass and in, and he's fouled with a half a second to go. A big bucket there for the Black Knights.
Well, that's just your classic point guard play right there by Bleacher, who's right up there with the best point guards in the area. Got into paint he saw Stuckey down there the whole way, and he went in there to dish it off, and that's what he had.
3 team fouls on each club here in the second half. And the first half was played without neither club going into the bonus. Stuckey with a half a second to go on a dead clock hits it. And that's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Hempfield 50, Catholic High 43. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter after this timeout message.
My mom needs her job, not secondhand smoke.
Protect her. Smoking is so loud where my stepdad works.
Protect him.
People exposed to secondhand smoke have an increased risk of heart disease
By 25 to 35%.
Protect them. It also causes up to 46,000 deaths each year. Protect me.
Visit livewelllancaster.org for more information on protecting employees and becoming a smoke-free worksite. Protect them.
Back at Catholic High, and Hempfield with a big third quarter, outscoring Catholic High 23-13 from a 3-point deficit to now a 7-point lead. And Coach, your observation of that third quarter that you were telling me off the air.
Well, I think Catholic, they're playing hustling defense, but what's happening is Hempfield's getting that little crack in the defense, and their guards are good enough to take advantage of that. And if they don't get to the basket, they're finding guys for an open shot. So Catholic will work at it. Joe's will tighten his defense up a little bit, and Catholic will not quit. I guarantee you that.
There's an indication of that as they go right inside and convert.
Well, the DNA here is just playing good, hard defense and finding ways to win the game, and that's what they've done for so many years, and they're not going to give up. They're still in this game, that's for sure.
It's been a game of ebb and flow. There goes Wickersham down the lane. Again, Tyrell Wickersham using his quickness for the bucket. He's had a nice second half.
And he's played very well under control, too.
Lopez traveled as he tried to pivot past his defender, Criswell, and turns it over.
Well, you hate to see those kind of turnovers, especially when you need a basket.
Hagel into the front court to Stuckey.
Now you see Catholic's really coming out and looking to trap a little bit more. And we'll see how Hempfield attacks that.
Wickersham, long three, no good, and we've got a tied possession. It's going to go to Hempfield on the alternate possession.
Yeah, Hempfield's made a much more effort here on the offensive and defensive boards.
Bleacher running the offense for the Black Knights. Little crossover, kicks it to Hagel. Nice pass, Wickersham to Stuckey, but I don't think Stuckey was quite expecting it.
No, that was a great play by Wickersham, but a good defense by Catholic to recover. The thing about that the defender did not help up. He was ready to just help over a little bit, and then he got right back to his man. If he helped up, that would have been a layup.
Hempfield by 7. We got 6.5 left in this one. Purvis, top of the circle, strong, rebound, Wickersham, nice board.
Yeah, he really went up for that.
Wickersham almost lost the dribble, gets it back out to Bleacher now. Criswell. Down low, Stuckey misses, gets his own board and missed again. Just couldn't finish. Big rebound by Schneider as we come the other way. Jumper, Shedleski. No good, rebound Stuckey.
Well, they had a good look down there.
Nice pass to Hagel and a finish. And Catholic High wants a full timeout. Hempfield with a 54-45 lead, 5:28 left in this one. We'll be back after this timeout message. Back here at Catholic High, Bleacher and Wickersham, really with a strong guard play, have keyed this lead for Hempfield of 9 points.
Well, they played very well. They've not only scored, they've played good defense, but they've really given the ball up to other players for easy buckets, and that's awesome. Now, Lancaster Catholic, they'll find a way to chip away at this.
Perhaps look for Heiss inside, which was so successful in that second quarter. It's Gomez with it out front, goes to Heiss in the corner. He drives on Stuckey. He got caught too far underneath. And Hempfield has the basketball. This possession could get it to double figures.
And that's why it's a big possession for both teams. And you know, Hempfield can run a little clock here if they desire.
Well, they certainly have the strong guard play if they want to do that.
It's going to be tough to take it from them.
There's the foul. The first shot was blocked, and Stuckey got it back, and he's going to go to the line. Well, this game tonight, Warren, has been well played, well officiated, and they've let them play, but it hasn't gotten real physical.
No, it's a great early season game. It really is.
And I was just curious with that new point of emphasis in the college game, where they really have stopped allowing the hand checking and a lot of that physicality, if you call it will, whether that has going down here to the high school level.
Well, they certainly have done it in college. Now, it will remain to see if they do it in conference play in college and if they do it in the NCAA tournament.
Right.
And if they do it in all those phases, you'll be able to see it in high school probably next year.
Okay. Stuckey makes 2 from the line, and the lead was 11, but now it's back to 8 with a big three-point bomb for the Crusaders. 56-48. 4 minutes and change left. Wickersham closely guarded, and Coach Walk and the Black Knights would like a timeout. You'd like to keep it here, Warren. What do you think Coach Walk is saying to the club right now?
Well, I know what he's saying. He's saying, guys, we have an 8-point lead, 4 minutes to go. Let's take good shots. Let's see if we can get a layup or an inside-out jumper. That's probably what he's saying. And don't give up threes on defense. It's that simple.
Well, that was one of the first threes that Catholic High's had in a while. They've been very successful pounding it inside, but like you said, Hempfield has done a better job in the second half of preventing some of that.
I think they've done a better job in their initial post defense. They have not allowed guard penetration, and they've rebounded. So those 3 things, that's the key to defense, and that's what they're doing this half.
And not to put the hex on either club, but the foul shooting for this early in the season, I thought, has been excellent here tonight.
And it has been the first game, too. Both teams Hempfield shot 25 fouls their first game. I think they made 18 or 19. And that's a great percentage this early in the season.
And I know that Catholic High's Lopez was 10 for 10 against Governor Mifflin. And overall, I think the club only missed a couple foul shots in that first game. So we got 4:01 left. Hempfield will inbound with an 8-point lead. Wickersham having trouble getting it in, almost stolen by Schneider, but I believe he went out of bounds with the basketball. Now Hagel will try his luck at triggering it in. And I believe it was a 5-second count. It's a shame. He had a man wide open as soon as he was handed the ball, and
Well, whenever you get the ball in that particular area, every cut is at a little different angle, and it's a tough place to throw the ball in from in that angle. Now, if he's up, 10 or 15 feet this way or on the baseline, it's completely different. But at that angle, it's a little tougher.
Wickersham hounding Schneider. Now it's Conway working on Hagel. Baseline right jumper. Shedleski is long, and Wickersham with a rebound. Bleacher is fouled driving the baseline. That's the 5th team foul on Catholic High, so 2 more and they'll be shooting 1-1. Hempfield has committed 3 fouls here in the second half. Wickersham triggers it into Hagel. Nice ball movement there, but Bleacher can't finish.
That was a good shot, though.
Oh, absolutely. Jumper from long range is short. Again, I think it was rushed. And at the other end, Bleacher lays it in. I think Catholic High is trying to make up this deficit all in 1 or 2 possessions. Time is starting to become a factor.
Yeah, it's definitely a factor now. You're inside of 3 minutes, and you have a 10-point lead, so it's no question it's a factor.
Now Purvis is going to go to the line, and I'm not sure whether that was in the act or not.
I think he's going to call it on the floor.
All right, inbounds, okay. Yep. That's the 4th team foul on Hempfield. And now Catholic High having trouble getting it in. Purvis drives, and there's going to be another foul on the floor before the shot was taken. That's the 2nd foul on Criswell. Nobody, or 3rd, excuse me, but no one in any real foul difficulty. Drive by Purvis and in. Nice looking drive by Purvis.
Yes, very strong move on a set out of bounds play.
58-50 now. Catholic High has picked up the intensity on defense if they can pick it up any more than they've had. Stuckey sticks one. Wow.
Well, I think that's one of those shots where, whoa,
don't shoot. Oh,
yeah,
nice
great shot, yeah.
Well, it was from the foul line.
It looked good. He never thought about it. He just put it up. He looked good. He was open.
Well, he had just made 2 foul shots from that very same
well, let's put it this way. He had a lot of confidence to shoot that shot.
In and out by Purvis, and the rebound to Criswell. Bleacher sees an avenue, and he takes it right to the hole, and now it's a 12-point lead, and Catholic High needs time.
Well, what I noticed, Stuckey did a great job at just opening up like he was posting up, and he actually set a screen. It was a good stationary screen, and he let Bleacher go in for a layup, but that was a very unselfish play by Stuckey.
62-50 now, a minute 47, and Catholic High is going to have to really pick up the pace. Probably shoot a couple threes, and they're going to probably have to foul some of those Hempfield guards.
Yeah, they're going to have to foul because I'm not sure they're going to be able to take the ball from them at this point. Hempfield's played a smart game. Lancaster Catholic, they have a great team, and they'll take this and grow from it. And you know, if these teams meet in the playoffs and the league playoffs, you know, you just wipe this game off the chart because it's a good non-league game, and that's about what it is. It has nothing to do with the postseason. And
absolutely,
there's many examples of that around the league.
Yeah, we've seen it before. Hempfield led 13-9 after 1, and then Catholic High led 30-27 at the half. Hempfield with a strong 3rd quarter opened it up, outscoring Catholic by 10 and leading by 7, and now they've got probably their biggest lead of the night at 12. Shedleski, strong, tip to Catholic High. They're going to shoot it a deep 3 and another. Conway hits it. That was a big one for the Crusaders. Down by 9.
Oh, now it's going to be about making foul shots, I believe.
There's the 6th team foul. The next one will put Hempfield on the line. Great job by Hagel just to keep possession.
Yeah, he had to hang on to that. That was a good job by him.
And now the next foul by Catholic High will send Hempfield to the line. A minute and 21 to go. Hempfield leads 62-53.
Obviously, Hempfield wants to get the ball to Wickersham or Bleacher here and spread the floor.
Didn't need that shot, but he took it. It almost went, but now Catholic High with a ball and a foul.
Well, it's early in the season, and that's something you need to understand. And you can teach that in this situation. This is the best situation to teach that in right now.
But the clock is your ally if you're Hempfield. Now both teams are in the bonus. 62-53, Catholic High in a hurry. Shedleski has it out front. Now that's Purvis. Nice steal by Wickersham. Goes to Bleacher, and he's got a layup. And that might have sealed the deal.
Yeah, I believe that sealed it.
64-53. Drive by Gomez. Or Lopez, excuse me. And I believe he's going to go to the line. 42 seconds remain. Hempfield with a 64-53 lead. But Catholic High has points coming on a dead clock. I tell you, Lopez is so smooth from the line. It's just like automatic.
Well, if he makes this, he'll be, I think, 15 for 16 on the year.
It sounds like 90+% to me.
Yeah, that's pretty darn good for high school play.
Hempfield needs time. I almost thought they were going to call the 5-second count, but Danny Walk helped out.
He had it all. He was waiting for the 4 count, and he was going to call a timeout.
So 64-55. I would think Catholic High would have to almost foul immediately.
Well, yeah, they have to foul right away. They don't have time to chase the ball right now. So, you know, Hempfield's going to try to get the ball into their best foul shooter and hang on to it and get fouled and go to the line and make the shots.
And they can foul Hempfield 2 more times, and Hempfield would only be shooting the 1-and-1. 10 fouls, of course, is the 2-shot penalty. But as you mentioned many times, Hempfield with their great and strong guard play, it's going to be tough to take it away from them.
Well, their guard play is outstanding, and when you extend the floor defensively against Hempfield, you're going to give them opportunities to get in the creases, and they'll make plays. I mean, the thing that's impressed me about Bleacher, Wickersham, and Hagel is that they've played very, very well together. They're very unselfish, and they're looking for each other. And I think that's really what makes each one of them even better.
Now Hempfield having trouble getting the ball into the front court. They do to Hagel, to Criswell, laid up and in. 66-55, Hempfield in command. Jump shot is missed. Hagel with a board, and Hempfield's going to go to 2-0. Catholic High will drop the 1-1. Both teams will go to league play Friday night. Criswell gets it into the front court, and now we got a whistle, I believe, or a timeout.
Well, Danny didn't want a 10 count, so he called the timeout.
So Hempfield leading 66-55, and this game was in doubt until about maybe a couple minutes ago, as Hempfield has had a very strong second half.
Yeah, they did a great job. I think the third quarter really set the tone that how they were going to do it, and they continued that in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they led 50-43 after 3, and now have outscored Catholic High 16-12 here in quarter number 4, after Catholic High led by 3 at the half. Hagel to Bleacher, and we're under 10 seconds. Wickersham has it stolen. Jump shot will good if it goes. It does. Did it count? No, they did not.
Waved it off.
Lopez's shot is waved off at the buzzer. The final score here from Catholic High, Hempfield 66, Lancaster Catholic 55. We'll be back to wrap it up after this timeout message.
LCTV 66 is your connection for high school and college sports. Catch the action of your favorite teams in Lancaster County. Coverage of basketball, ice hockey, field hockey, soccer, football, and more. To join the LCTV sports production team or to sponsor or underwrite a sporting event, contact us at info@lctv66.org or call 717-394-LCTV. This is your community, your teams on your local sports channel, Lancaster Community TV.
Back here at Lancaster Catholic, Hempfield with a 11-point victory and a strong second half. And Warren, I believe you might have some point totals.
Well, these are unofficial, but
good enough for me.
Okay. Harry Heiss led Lancaster Catholic. He had 12. Omar Lopez with 9. Evan Purvis with 8. Grant Conaway with 7. Jack Selesky with 5. Josh Riley with 2. Eric Snyder he had 8. I believe that's it for them. And Hempfield, their guards were outstanding. Dylan Bleacher had 20, Tyrell Wickersham 17, Jordan Hagel 11, Brandon Criswell had 9, Darius Stuckey 7, and Brian Carl had 2.
Well, Bleacher had 20, but if you look at that whole unit, I mean, that was some good balanced scoring. You had, 3 guys in double figures, and 2 other guys was 7 and 9. That's pretty good balance.
Well, they had a lot of penetration and kick, a lot of penetration and dish, and a lot of their shots were made off a dribble, drive, kick, dribble, drive, dish, and that's good guard play.
Absolutely. Catholic High had a strong second quarter. We mentioned it a number of times. They seemed to go down low to Heiss and try to take advantage of Hempfield's size disadvantage, and Heiss did hurt the Black Knights in quarter number 2, but Hempfield obviously made some adjustments and did a much better job in the second half.
Well, they did a much better job post defense, and they put a little more pressure on the ball so that pass isn't as easy to throw the post. And then they boxed out. They did a good job rebounding, and I thought everybody contributed with the rebounding for Hempfield.
Well, and the other thing, you've touched on it numerous times. I mean, Catholic High got a loss here tonight. It was a well-played game and a good game for both clubs to get ready to go into league season, because Friday night it starts for real.
Yeah, it starts for real, but it's still early in the season. But I really like both of these teams. I think both of them will be in the postseason. I mean, there's a long way to go, but they'll each get better. And who knows, they could meet again in the league playoffs.
Yeah, that's happened more than once, that's for sure. So that's about all from Lancaster Catholic, where the final score, once again, Hempfield with a strong second half after trailing by 3 at the half, wins 66-55. For LCTV 66, this is John Graham along with Warren Goodling, and good night from Lancaster Catholic High School.